Goddesses of creation. I forgot the creation. The creation of what? What are you creating? I don't know. I do not know what way they're creating, because you're not supposed to know. You must not know what you're creating, where you're going. You just do. You just do. See? I'm gonna tell a little story. Those of you who've been following me forever will know what happened on Halloween last year. If you don't know what happened on Halloween last year, just go ahead and I'll try to pull up the link and try to put that in the bottom in the description, or you just go into the look at the October Halloween one, or I don't know, find it, or I'll find it somehow, some way it'll get up there. You dig? You diggity dig? But I have lost my whole family due to the truth, and so it's been quite some time now, and I had to think about what was going on. But anyway, as the truth came out, people disappeared, right? There's been 42 years of lies. So I basically called everyone out. I pretty much brought the shaman out, and because the shaman because of the shaman is like the mischievous one, right? Always playing around, trying to get a reaction, experimenting, right? Isn't that what Albert Einstein says? The highest form of intelligence is play, right? How do you know anything if you don't fool around with it, or play around with it? So sometimes we go a little too far, and we cause a lot of fucking havoc. But somehow we believe that it's all necessary for growth, for the evolution of where we're going, and it also gives us a little idea of where people stand in your life, like, or we'll see what happens, that type of shit. So as you all know, I called out my I got in a massive fight with my daughter, and I pretty much told her this is not my kid, all that whole spiel. And and it was funny because on Halloween, the ancestors came out, and they came out, they were there, and they were all there. And when me, my daughter, my mom get in the room together, we just can't hang out. We just can't hang, because there's someone always trying to control, and the mothers always trying to control everything, every situation, every word, everything. Just makes you scared to do anything, right? That's how I've been for 42 years. But so Halloween, is when I started to make discoveries, and I'm started to, ascend. And they didn't like that, they didn't like, because I wasn't talking about them and their little, with anything about the neighbors, or I wasn't, talking down on people, or just, I was leaving all that bullshit behind, because, man, I'm just tired of living like that, I'm gonna fix me finally, I don't fucking give a shit about no neighbor, or whoever, or whatever. Why even complain about anything? If you want to complain, man, figure out why not to complain. Figure out a way not to complain, you dig? Fucking. So I started to get out on my daughter, because she's a cocky person. She's me, right? She's me and her mother, and she's real cocky. The words come out like fighting. So we got up in each other's face. I gave her a little nip on the cheek, and she started swinging. And then I called out my mom. I said, fuck you. I said, well, fuck you, want to know about something, man? I said, you want to know about your father was a sexual predator, a pedophile, fucking around with his grandkids and shit. You know, always talking about, you know, homosexual shit and all this weird shit. And I thought it was weird when I was a child, you know, like, why is these things happening to me? Why is he playing with my ass, right? Why is this shit going on? you dig? You know what I'm saying? So, but when I turned to be older, you know, I was like, fuck this. We always had to sleep in the bed and shit. You know, I'm not speaking for my cousins, but I'm just speaking for me, my experience. And, you know, and just taking on that whole image of the bully, the image of them, of the father and my mom. My dad was just gone. He was gone a long time ago, you know. He was an alcoholic, so he knew my mom was trying to control him, me, everything, you know. And it just, as enough is enough, yo, you know. So Halloween night, then the fire came out of me. I just let everyone have it. I let everyone have the truth. Truth bombs were flying. Boo! Boo! Right? Truth bombs were flying. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Getting this shit out, letting this shit go. You know, because my aunt had told my mom something about her dad, you know, the father doing whatever with their children. And my mom was like, you know, this was a while ago. And I was just like, nope, I don't remember any of that shit. And I didn't want to tell her because I had fear of telling her anything, because that's the way it was growing up. You told her anything, you get hit, looked at wrong. What's wrong with you? You don't fucking dare say, you know. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? Like mental illness, like real mental, man. I had to pull myself away from that shit, so I kept figuring out how am I gonna get out of this shit? Oh my god, everything was going accordingly to the moon, and damn, what the fuck? That's the shadow. I can't control it, man. Too many goddesses walking around everywhere. They're just beautiful works of art. I mean, you know, you see a painting, you're gonna look at it, right? The same way with the whatever. Anyway, we're off the topic. So this is on Halloween of 2017. So, man, and then this fight was going on, and Lauer was all screaming and shit, and then that was the last I ever spoke to anyone. So my mom's birthday passed. I had nothing. The holidays, Christmas, nothing. But I did get a call. I didn't get a call. I got a text. I got a text on January 18th, my birthday. Happy birthday, my son. That was it. Okay? Thank you. Okay. And so then we get on further. Nothing. No Easter. Nothing. Nothing was going on. Nothing. You know, and I'm just trying. My mind's gone now. It's past that, because I've cleared that. I'm learning how to love myself there on that trauma there. You feel me? I'm learning how to love what happened to me. You know, I'm learning how to express this, and instead of being a bully, you know, like I was. I just learned how to express it, lovingly expressive fashion. Yeah, I'm in the truck again because where else the fuck am I gonna be? You know, I can't. So these are just, again, the soul wants to be known, the soul wants to speak. So I call them soul vlogging, and not too many people. There's not too many soul vloggers out there. You feel me? I've searched soul vlogging, and my shit comes up, but there's no vlog. There's no soul vlogging. There's no soul vlogs. There's hardly anything. So let's see. We have so the first thing was April, May. So, you know, we're all smooth. So, you know, the energy. Now I'm getting wiser. You know, I'm getting more into the craft and more understanding of me and, you know, other oneness, right? So I was like, well, I better text my ma Happy Mother's Day, right? So I had to do the right thing, you know. It is my ma, and that shit doesn't matter. Believe me, that bloodline shit does not. It's not real. It's not real, man. I don't care what anybody says. Family, but what is family? Family should water the kids, okay? They shouldn't pick at them. Kids shouldn't get picked at. You feel me? Because that's love. Love is when you, if you pick a flower, it dies. The same way with the child. You pick at it, the child dies. Okay? Don't pick at the child. Don't fucking bully it around. Don't steal its soul, because it ain't worth it. Look what happened 40 some years later. You dig? So, we're already going on 10 minutes there. See, I'm already getting off topic and shit. So, I try to make fast speeches, you know, so I'm not having these long pauses, because I don't fucking edit. Fuck that. I didn't have time to edit shit, so I just keep entertaining, and when I don't have nothing to say, I'll throw in a yeah. So anyway, let's see. Okay, Mother's Day, right? So I text my mom and my daughter, right? Because I'm a grandfather, so she's a mom, and so I text them both Happy Mother's Day, and they both replied, "Thank you," whatever. So that was the first time. That was the second time for my mom to respond or whatever, you know, communicate, and that was the first time my daughter ever got back with me. So then that was it for that. Then after, you know, then came Father's Day. I got texts from both of them, Happy Father's Day, and you know, I text them both on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Love you guys. Hope everything's well. And that's it. It's all they need to know. You know what I'm saying? So, because there's that energy pool that's still there, because I had dreams about my mom and all these dreams. So, you know, there's something connected there. But it's how you utilize the connection. You know, how you react to your connection. You know, how you respond. You know, and so then we have Father's Day. And then right after Father's Day, it was weird because, and this happened right after the full moon, I believe. Not the full moon. No, this happened right before the full moon. Is my daughter just texted me out the blue, like, "Hey, I seen you on, you know, Fulton Road doing the lawn over there," and I was gonna stop by synchronicities. I was gonna stop by and say hi. And then that's just started a whole conversation for days. Like, and we just started to talk, basically. So, then on the right before the full moon. So this is all going on. Feel the energy, right, building up for the new moon, to this past new moon or past full moon, and now I'm getting pictures of my grandson, and now we're talking about just getting together. And fuck, come on, man, pick your lane. God damn. So, fuck it. So, so right before the full moon, it was like blossom. It was actually right on the full moon. I'm pretty sure. I can't even really remember because it's just been, you know, I'm still shocked about all this, but you know, I'm actually just accepting that I'm a grandfather. So. Anyway, but yeah, so that's what that happened. Just this is what's been going on, and but my ma and whoever she's married to, I lost all trust in them. I don't trust them. You know, when you want to lie to me for 42 years, you know, about, you know, and steal my soul while you're in the process, and you want to lie to me about that. I have a brother, keep my brother from me. I don't trust you. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're watching these videos or not. I don't trust you, and I don't think I ever will. You know, that lie, you've been sitting on that lie for how long? Well, I was growing up, right? So when I was 10, he was born, and you just fucking gave him away. No, not a thought, not a clue. Don't lie to me because Dad told me everything. That's what's good about fathers, because we don't give a fuck. Mothers are a little too, you know, too mental. I don't know, man. It's just, you know, whatever. It is what it is, right? What are you gonna do? What am I supposed to do? Like, well, I met my brother, which was weird because that happened last year in January, around my birthday. That's when I actually found out that my brother was my real brother, not a half brother like they claimed. When I was 15, my dad was drunk as fuck. Well, you have a brother, and it's not mine. You know, I'm like, what? What do you fuck? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 15 years old. You're telling me this shit. So that lie they've been carrying around since I was 10, right? I'm 40. Well, how old am I? I have to think. I don't believe in time, age, and I'm at 75. So that's 43, right? All right. I don't know. Wow. Yeah. So 43. Okay. So about 1980. So 1980 he was born, and so that would be 10 minus 10. Why can't I figure this shit? 35, right? Yeah, I was yeah, for 30 some years, whatever. It's just now this number now. That's 33 years, and that's the master number. Wow. You know, I used to cry about all this shit, man, and just figure out what would life be like if I had my brother around. You know, and it still sits in my mind, like, you know, you motherfuckers, what can I do? I can't be angry at it. I hold stuff, you know, I can't blame them. I can't blame me. I guess that's what God wanted it, right? That's what the universe wanted. But, I was 10 years old when he was born, you know, and life then was fucked up. You know, it was all drugs and dope dealing and, you know, a lot of pornography, you know, and I was still being harassed by my boss, you know, even my grandfather until I was 13. When I was old enough to get a job at the greenhouse, that boss started molesting the kids there. You know, touching our fucking cocks and shit, and talking about beating our asses if we don't, you know, talking about if we say something. It was some weird shit, man. But when you're young, you're getting dope and alcohol. You know, you don't really pay attention to what's happening to you. You don't pay attention that you grow up with that shit, and eventually the memories come to the surface to fuck you up, to say, hey, you remember this? And that's when I can't find my... I'm getting messages. I'm getting tons of fucking messages. Thank you guys so much. Just text messages. I get text messages all day, all night long. I love it. I try to help out as much as I can. So I don't know about that, Gabriel. You're gonna have to see where he's at, I guess. I don't know. That's pretty. Don't worry. Just know he's in God. He's in good hands. Anyway, so. You know, and that's why these memories come up because they need to clear. If we don't clear these memories, they just keep getting suppressed. And then the more deeper you suppress it, the more stronger it comes back. And when the Harvey Weinstein thing broke out, and then all these sexual harassment things broke out, then my memory was like, holy shit. I looked at my situation from that different angle of abuse. Like, I was abused. I was fucking sexually abused. Just say that out loud. It's like, I was sexually abused. Then I know why I abuse people. Not sexually. I never, because I knew that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You don't know right and wrong. You can't just go and fucking, you know, I abuse people through mind games and drugs. Like, okay, you get this, but if I don't get this back, you're getting this. Or you're getting your window knocked out, or you're getting your car took. You know, I'll tell you. You know what I mean? That's a different kind of abuse, I guess. But we all go through abuse, and these I got Spanish speaking to the media, so so it's all abuse, and when the abuse, you know, it's the more and more you hide it, the more and more fucking destructive you become. Like, the more and more I was just gonna kill myself because I didn't want to be here. But see, I didn't know that was all linked to my mind. You know, I didn't know that there was a reason why this shit happened. You know, like, there was just a reason for that going down like that, you know. And my boss, when we were kids, you know, at the greenhouse, my boss would have sleepovers, you know, and there would always be one adult, and he would always say, because we would try to get him to do, this guy would have moonshine, yo, like, who fucking does that? These kids are like 12 years old, yo, like, you know, he's watching porn, and he's got a weird roommate, right? And then, so the older kid that used to work at the greenhouse, he had the older kids that were like, you know, pretty like in their 20s, maybe, you know, in the maybe early 20s, just still in high school, 18, 19, 17, 18, 19. So, and he would always say that, he would be like, yeah, well, because we try to get him to drink, you know, like, he's like, no, I gotta make sure that Ray don't fucking touch you guys or fuck you in the ass. That's what he would say. You know, and then back then, we're like, yeah, okay, oh, here, okay. Yeah, right on. You know, like, we never even dawned on me, man, that shit was probably happening. That's why we were on moonshine. You know? And now that I think about it, think about the abuse that fucking dude did to us. I always want to wrestle and touch you and shit. Like, I don't understand that. I just don't understand. You're like invading space. It's not even, you know what I mean? Like, we're not trees. You know, you don't go up to, you know, I mean, we don't go up to someone and do that. Like, you can do it to a tree. Go to a tree and do that. Like, why? I mean, that makes no sense, yo. Like, I just can't, you know, like, it doesn't, but I understand. See, now here's the thing, because I understand that, because I was once a sex addict, you know, I was, you know, I mean, like I said, it's works of art. You see something like a painting, you're gonna go, wow, check that out. It's the same for a beautiful goddess, and sometimes the goddesses are way younger than they look, man. You know, you're like, wow, holy shit, was she carrying? You know what I mean? You're like, god damn, what's wrong with me, yo? But it's like, it's natural to look at beauty, but you can't take it further than that. You know, you can't go, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can't stop and talk. You just can't do anything, because that's not right. You dig? It's not right. And I mean, wow, it just amazes me, the fucking nonsense that we all been through, right? You know, and it's all comes back down to soul loss. Stealing energy is like soul loss, you know. So it's the same fucking thing, man, and it's just the same. And you know what? It ain't going away. It's not going away. I mean, the whole Hollywood thing, that will, if that don't like open people's eyes to, like, you know, be more aware of your children, you know, be more in tune with your children, you know, make sure they're not fucking hanging around dangerous people, or, I mean, because look what happened, yo, like, just look, man, and, like, hopefully, like, the new kids that are coming to Hollywood, and the Hollywood just needs to go. They need to get rid of it. It doesn't even need to exist anymore. Like, it's sick. And Hollywood basically is running the world, the planet. It's like controlling the planet, because, you know, we're so easily to be manipulated by film and entertainment. Entertainment, bottom line, is control. It's inspirational. Once you have that, you know, that niche, man, like, fucking, you can start a war with it, you know. But look what he did. He did the wrong thing with it. Instead of changing the planet, he fucking was working out for himself and his fucking whoever else he was dealing with, you know, fucker, right? So he should get life in prison. I don't know, why are we even talking about it? Like, but then anyway, that's when that came to the surface last year. That just awoken probably a lot of people to be like, wow, you start to think, like, because, you know, you hear stories, people up, kids being touched and that, and funny, and that's all abuse. That's all invasion of privacy. You know, that's invading you, man. You know, that's like encroachment. You know, and just to fucking go through, just to have that experience, and it's there, you know, and it's, it's just not going away, you know. So, but it is what it is. I mean, fuck it, you know. Like they say, it shit had to happen. That's what I signed up for, you know. And that's what I tell myself. That's what I signed up for. And I keep saying every day. I still ask myself, why the fuck did I have to go through that? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I still don't understand like half the shit I had to go through. Like, I'm still figuring shit out. This is not no cure, man. It's not no cure at all. This is just how to get through life, so we don't get depressed, so we don't get worried about shit. You know, living in fear of saying something wrong. You know, I lived in fear for 42 years from my mom. You know, because she gave out that image that if you said something wrong, if you weren't with her, look out, man. Look the fuck out. You dig? Like, it was just scary. Like, I didn't even say anything. By the time I was able to get the fuck out of the house, I was out. You dig? Like, I was trying hard. 13, I was like, I'm out of here, yo. You know, but around 13, 14, they started to get a divorce, and then I was pretty much independent already, you know. So it is what it is, you know. I went on to my drug dealing and bullying and loan sharking and whatever else. So, but that was life. That's fucking life. Alright, guys. Thanks for listening. Just thought I'd share that with you. This is Thursday, so it's sort of like a throwback, but I guess it is Throwback Thursday, right? Crazy, yo. Alright, I'm gonna bust out, get this long done, then I gotta go. I gotta get to a funeral. My aunt passed away. May she rest in peace. We weren't very close, but we kind of reunited with that side of the family the past 2 years or so, and I don't know. I mean, you know, I feel bad for my cousin and whatnot because of the situation, and you know, I mean, you know, this is how my dad had her. My dad had her. He said that she fucking killed her husband, you know. So it's like, you know, mental shit, man. Like, why would he even say that? Maybe she did. I don't fucking know. But, you know, that shit got me when I was a kid. And then when we would bicker with that side of the family, I called her out on it. I said, you killed your husband and didn't give him his air, his oxygen he needed because he had asthma, you know. So he just died, you know. And that was my dad saying that, you know. And I was like, you know, it fucks you up in the head. Like, is that real? Like, did she really kill him? You know what I mean? But I always wondered why my mom never liked the dad side of the family, ever. There was always something wrong with them. You see, now it makes me think she was the one that had something fucking wrong with, you know, you dig? Like, not them. They were the entertainers, right? They were the light bearers. And she does not want to hear that because it's true. So, I don't know, whatever. I don't trust you, Ma. I never will. There's probably nothing you can do to make up for it, because that's just not the only lie. I mean, there's just lie after lie after lie, just lies. I think you're just in your own lies. You just don't even believe. I mean, you just believe your own shit. Alright, I'm out. I love you guys so much. Be fucking unique. Be magical and just be. If any of you guys come across some fucking beautiful women's fashion glasses, send them my way. And I have a niche for it. I need a witch's hat. If I can get a dope ass witch's hat, like some funky witch's hat, that would be dope, right? I'm trying to change my whole physique, so I'm trying to get more adept to my female side, so which is what Dionysus would want. So, right on, brother. Alright, guys, I'm out. I will be back. Some more soul vlogging later. And, ciao. Be unique. Whoa, be inspiring. And be medicinal. What? I'll see you. I love you guys.